We're pleased to be joined today by King's Plate trainer Harold Ladouceur, who has I'm Your Medicine Man, and thank you very much. I know it's a busy week, but thank you very much for sitting down with us.
No problem. I appreciate everything you guys have done today, and it's exciting to let the world know what's in store for them.
You're making a bit of a habit out of being in the plate. 2 years ago, you're back again. Is this the plan from now on, to be in the plate?
Well, it sure would be a good plan if it works out that way. I don't mind that plan at all.
Take us back to 2024. You had 2 in the plate, and then you made history by becoming the first Indigenous trainer to win a Canadian Triple Crown race. What are your fondest memories of that?
Vitality himself was a fond memory because he was a very exciting horse, and we knew when we started training him that he was going to be something good. Frank didn't really want us to run him on the grass. We did try him once, but when we took him to Fort Erie, he just shone that day. It was amazing how well he ran. And Raffaru, his race didn't turn out the way we wanted, but I think that was from canceling. They had a cancellation and brought it back a few days later, and he just didn't seem to perform the way we thought he would.
And here we are again with a wonderful horse, I'm Your Medicine Man. I want you to take us back to when you first saw this horse. What stood out that made you think this could be maybe not a plate horse, but a good horse?
Well, we just talked about that horse, Raffaru, and I was at the sale, the CTHS sale, with my cousin from Alberta, Curtis Landry, and he was going through the book and showing me the horses he wanted to go look at. So I went along with him, and we saw this guy, and he says, "Oh, come look at this horse." And I looked at the page in the sales catalog, and I looked, and Raffaru's name was on it. And I was like, wow, this must be, that automatically made him good in my eyes. And my cousin had bought, he only had enough, like his budget was for 2 horses, and he had bought 2 that he wanted before this number came up. So I was just open to bid, and there I was, throwing my hand up, and we got him, and I was very excited about it.
So let's talk about the name, Shaman Ghost, I'm Your Medicine Man. Tell me how you guys came up with that name.
Well, we didn't name him right away. It took a while because we wanted to give him a good name. My wife liked this band of heathens, and they played that song, I'm Your Medicine Man. And then I threw in that he's by Shaman's Ghost, and Shaman's a medicine man, and it worked out. It worked out, and we got the name.
And let's talk about the stable name first as well. OMG Stable with Ad Noir ownership together. Tell us that great story behind the name OMG.
Well, we had, it's named after our dogs. Oscar, he's passed away now. Molly, she's still there. And Ginger, that was Jacob's dog. She had cancer and passed away. So we called the stable name OMG, Oscar, Molly, and Ginger.
And here we are. So let's talk about, when was the moment, when did the light bulb come on when you thought, okay, this is a plate horse?
Well, it's probably going to be hard to believe, but it was when I came back from Miami and I took the horse to the track for the first day to gallop him. And I came back and told my wife, and the groom was going to go in and start looking after and brush the horse, but I like to look after some horses myself. And I said, no, I'll look after that one. I think we got a plate horse.
Now, it is the hardest thing to get to the plate, and there's been those twists and turns. Talk about what was the moment where you realized that this horse not only can be in the plate, but that has a shot to win the race.
Well, there is a lot of twists and turns, and can I tell you a couple of them?
I'd love that.
One of the twists was he got shinny, so we had to hold back racing, and then there was a cancellation when he did break his maiden. After his race, actually, we were in the paddock and they were saying, oh, we're not going to race no more. We're not going to race no more. And then the coronation was coming up, and I'm like, oh my God, because that was my plan, to run in the coronation. And Kevin said something to the jockeys, and all of a sudden the HPPA was down there, Danny Vella and a few other people, the stewards, and they said, okay, we're going to run this race. And they went out on the track, and he went wire to wire. And there, one of my dreams came true, because the coronation was my next goal. He finished third in there, which was an awesome race. And his original jockey was Jose, and he had got hurt. And Louis was riding Ad Noir's filly, Silent Ballerina. So I said, you might as well ride I'm Your Medicine Man, because we weren't partners yet. It was just OMG. And he rode the race for us and came back. And then, too, that day, he says, I think you got a plate horse, when he came in behind military time and Fire and Wine. And he was in front of Dixie Law. So I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Louis.
And your prayers were answered last time out with a really wonderful runner-up effort. Just take us through that. And I want to know what was going through your mind coming around the turn for home. Were you calm? What was going through your mind?
I was excited because I thought we were going to win it. It looked like he was going to win it for a few strides, and then the Highway to the Moon dug back in on the inside, and he got the perfect trip, the rail, and Louis had to go swing wide. But that was part of my instructions, because I said, just stay out of trouble, because I know he's going to run today. He's ready, he feels good, and the distance won't be a problem. And he gets off the horse after the race, and he says, I thought I was going to win it. And my son's standing there, and he says, yeah, but you don't want the curse. And Louis looks at him and says, yeah, we want the plate.
So what's it going to take to go one better?
It's going to take Louis and I'm Your Medicine Man to do their job, and the trainer and my wife, just to keep him happy and get him to the race.
How do you keep yourselves happy, you and Jesse, leading up to this? Do you think about it at night? Do you let yourself dream?
Well, when I wake up, it's all I'm thinking about lately. So it's keeping happy is easy for us, because we go home together, we work together, our family's a nice, close-knit family. We got the dogs. They always make you happy no matter what. And we have this new little dog, Felix. It's Sarah's dog. We were going to change our name to OMFG because Felix, but we didn't. We just left it. So he's a light in our eyes, makes us feel better.
How's everybody doing ahead of the race?
Well, I had to get my
Be
haircut.
honest. Yeah.
I had to get my haircut. Jesse says, what are you going to wear? What am I going to wear? The kids are, do we got our tickets? Who are we bringing? It's like, who do we give tickets to? And calling my mom, calling her dad. Her dad was a jockey, Larry Bird. So he watches the races, and he had once said to her when he ran on the turf, I think he's a sprinter. And I was like, just the style of racing that he did that day, it wasn't his style. He likes to come with a run, and it's a good run.
Does he have your sparkling personality?
I think he does. He's a really nice horse to be. He likes the attention. He likes, he likes to be bothered and look after him. And we got this new massage thing that we use on him. It's pretty cool. It's an infrared light, and it vibrates. It's really, really nice. And we always use the McCathan's paint on him. One of my mentors, Luke McCathan, he invented this paint. So that's homemade, just like Indian medicine, because he was part Cherokee. So I could almost call him the medicine man himself.
Last question I want to ask you. What would it mean to you to win this race, and win this race with this horse and with your family? Have you thought about that?
Oh, it would mean so much. I'd buy Jacob a car. He has a car, but he needs a new one. And just put some money away for my daughter's college, university, whatever she wants. And I believe that I deserve it, personally. For my wife and the partner, Ad Noir, he's lucky, that man, too. He's a very lucky man. I met him through Frank Stronach. And it's just, it would mean the world to me. It would be like winning the lottery.